In the year 897 AD, the Catholic Church did something absolutely insane. They dug up a rotting corpse, dressed it in papal robes, and put it on trial in front of the entire Vatican court. This is the story of the Cadaver Synod, and it gets worse with every detail. Pope Formosus had been dead and buried for 9 months, but his successor, Pope Stephen VI, hated Formosus with a burning passion, and death wasn't going to stop him from getting revenge. Stephen ordered the body exhumed. Workers dug up a decomposing corpse that had been rotting underground for 3/4 of a year. They brought the corpse into the papal court and dressed it in full sacred vestments. Then they propped the rotting body up on a throne, as if he were still alive. Pope Stephen himself served as the prosecutor, screaming accusations at a dead man. The charges included perjury and illegally coveting the papacy. Since a corpse can't defend itself, they assigned a teenage deacon to stand behind the body and answer on its behalf. Picture this poor kid standing behind a decomposing corpse, trying to mount a legal defense while the stench of death filled the chamber. Unsurprisingly, the dead pope was found guilty. They ripped off his papal vestments, then cut off the 3 fingers of his right hand used to give blessings. They dragged the mutilated corpse through the streets of Rome, then threw what remained into the Tiber River. But it gets stranger. The corpse washed up on the riverbank, and people began reporting miracles. The public was outraged. An earthquake hit Rome, and many saw it as divine punishment. Within months, Pope Stephen was overthrown, imprisoned, and strangled to death in his cell. The madness continued. Over the next several years, different popes kept flip-flopping on Formosus. One would rehabilitate his legacy, the next would condemn him again. It became a political football symbolizing the brutal power struggles within the medieval church. The Cadaver Synod remains one of the darkest chapters in Catholic history, showing how far people would go for political revenge, even beyond the grave. The church today rarely discusses this event, and honestly, can you blame them? If you want more insane historical stories they don't teach in school, follow the History Vault. Drop a comment if you've heard of this before, because most people have no idea this actually happened.